how to create a new belief in maximum 30 days. Okay? How we can program our brain. How can we have access for our subconscious that things can start happening automatically in our life? Then things starting to happen and be in harmony with our life. Okay? So I want you guys to imagine something before we jump right into the solution. I want you to imagine that you're back in school and you're seeing the teacher, and you have to try to focus. You're back in school, you're seeing a teacher coming in class. This teacher has long nails. And you guys remember those green boards we had? The teacher is going with those nails and simply scratching this green board. What kind of emotion are you experiencing now? Most people starting to have goosebumps, right? Nothing was real. I was just triggering your imagination, and you are reacting with certain emotions. You can now dive in to a moment that you were in a roller coaster, and you're going all the way down, and you feel the fear, or you jump into a happy moment in your life, and you truthfully feel the positive energy, even though it's not real. That's why we like watching movies. It's triggering our emotions, even if it's not real. So I have for you a very important sentence that I want you to write down. Your subconscious does not distinguish between reality to imagination. So I wrote you guys our conclusion. Your subconscious does not distinguish between reality and imagination. What does it mean? That means, pay attention. There's one way of changing and creating a new belief. This way is simply creating a new event that will have a positive reaction. For example, you want to give the speech, you want to become a public speaker, so you're simply going to stand in front of the crowd and give a good speech. You want to have a better ability of communication, so you simply go into this job interview and impress the interviewer, or you speak to a person and affect him mentally. So creating a new event can change your life, can change your belief. But sometimes it's hard. You might try to achieve a certain goal for years and you're not able to create an event. Why? Because you have a limited belief. And a limited belief can actually also be a fear, a phobia. A phobia is an unlogical fear. If you have a phobia and you know, for example, phobia from heights. Jump from this height, you know nothing is going to happen, but you have a phobia. Logically you know that it's not dangerous, but your mind is going to block your neurological resources to jump. If you have fear from airplanes, you know airplanes are safer than cars, but you're not going to be able to step into this airplane because you have a phobia, unlogical fear. Okay, so we understand that creating an event, for example, if you have fear from airplanes, simply going to the airplane and being comfortable, sometimes it's almost impossible or very, very hard sometimes. So what can we do instead of creating a new event? We can use our imagination. And as we said, your subconscious did not know how to analyze between reality to imagination. So here, instead of what? Instead of event that we can simply cross and interpretation, you can transfer this I to imagination. Use this I one more time. Instead of interpretation to imagination, use your mind in order to imagine. But what? You got to get emotions out of it. If you don't get emotions out of it, it's not going to work. Your subconscious is not going to believe you. But if you're able to dive in to a certain memory or simply create yourself with the power of visualization and imagination and get emotions out of it, your subconscious is going to think is real. Right? So let's say you want to learn self-defense skills and you're actually someone not very courageous. So you know that you can have all the techniques in the world, but on the other hand, in a real-time situation, you might freeze. But if you imagine that you're overcoming an attacker with a knife and you see the blade and you get the emotions out of it, and you're imagining yourself overcoming him and giving him a strike to the jaw, knocking him out, kick, whatever needs to be done, and you're repeating it over and over again, getting those emotions out of it, your mind in a real-time situation might say, oh, I know this, I know what's happening now, and I know how to handle it. And that's going to provide you with the right neurological resources. So what I want you guys to give you is a very simple tool. Create a new belief in 30 days. I want you to simply write your goal in words that are going to create emotions. Words are a highway to your subconscious. If the words are going to trigger your emotions, as we said, your subconscious is going to believe it. So you're going to write a simple sentence, what you want to become. For example, if you want to start having self-confidence, you're going to write more and more, I'm creating a phenomenal self-confidence. I have full and clean access to all my inner confident resources. I'm able to affect other people's mind and the metaphysic power, for example. Or any other goal. If you have a goal of getting healthier, you're going to say, more and more, I'm transferring my life to a healthier lifestyle. I'm able to stick to my nutrition plan and to mix in harmony in my life a healthy and active lifestyle. And in the end, a very important concept to say, you're going to have to say thank you. And this thank you, you're going to borrow from the happiness of the future. You're going to actually imagine that you're already achieving this goal, borrowing from the future, from the happiness of the future, and thank for it in this moment. If you're going to do it for 30 days, 3 minutes a day, 3 minutes a day for 30 days, you're not gonna believe what kind of changes you can make in your life. Are you ready to dedicate 3 minutes a day for 30 days in order to create a supportive belief? And we understand what the power of supportive belief is. Are you ready to dedicate 3 minutes a day to create an ability, a phenomenal photographical memory? Are you ready to dedicate 3 minutes a day? Simply program your mind to listen to yourself. So what I have you guys is 3 minutes making your own sentence. It's called an auto-suggestion in the professional term. Repeat yourself and convince yourself, and most important, say thank you in the end. Borrow from the happiness from the future, bring it to the present, and thank from it right now. Get the emotions out of it. I wish you guys a supportive belief for any and each goal you would like to achieve. Thank you guys for joining. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more tips and lessons. Thank you.